I figured since my last video was a few questions to theists, that I would follow with a video with a few questions for atheists. There's less questions and such because I am an atheist. And obviously these aren't things I don't understand about atheism, because I do understand atheism. I'm an atheist. I'll follow up and after this post a video with my answer to these questions. I'm going to have them separate just so they don't affect anybody's answers. Not that they necessarily would, I just want to make a clear distinction between the questions and my answers. So like I said, these are just things I'm wanting to know how other atheists feel about them. There's only 3, so I'll go through them quickly. Question number 1. Define the self, if it even exists. So this question isn't necessarily, is there an immaterial soul? I assume most atheists are going to reject that, though I don't know. If you don't reject that as an atheist, please tell me. But what I'm wondering is, if you would define sort of a separate, distinguishable individual, what is a separate, distinguishable human individual? And by that, yes, what are you? What is your self? I guess it's really as clear as I know how to explain it now. If somebody comes up with a better way to explain it, absolutely mention that as well. My second question is, why do you identify as an atheist? Now, I don't mean why are you an atheist. I mean, why do you consider yourself an atheist rather than, say, a naturalist or a pantheist or an agnostic? So, why atheist? Why not one of these other terms that is the same or very similar or just under the same umbrella? And my third question is that if you discovered a god, or gods, how would you treat it? So, I'm not referring to a creator god, necessarily, because a creator god may not be interfering anymore. Could have just created the world and poof, gone. Well, obviously I reject the idea of a creator god as well. I'm not as interested in if you found out there was a creator god. Oh, big deal. What I care about is if there was compelling evidence and you accepted that there was an interventionist god. So a personal interventionist god who's trying to define moral standards, who's trying to regulate meaning, all of that sort of thing in people's lives. How would you treat that being? I sort of stole this question off of a friend's blog, Jen, over at Blag Hag. You should absolutely check out Blag Hag if you haven't before, especially if you're from Purdue, even though she has recently graduated, still lots of fun stuff. So yes, those are my 3 questions. Post a video response, post in the comments, message me, as many of you have done, message me on Facebook, comment on the video, post in Facebook. I'm just wondering how you feel, think, identify. Thank you, and please watch my answers to these questions.